Welcome back to TesLUCKY, the YouTube channel where you can follow the adventures of Lucky the Tesla. This is video number 2 in our special November series. I'm feeling thankful for all the Tesla features that we get to enjoy in Lucky every day. And today's video is going to be focused on the Outlook calendar integration that you can have from either an iPhone or an Android phone with the Tesla. So the funny thing about this is that I was actually for a long time a paper calendar holdout. How many paper calendar holdouts are there still in the world? Rob, you better put something in the comments on this one. I haven't used a paper calendar in probably 5 years, 4 years, 5 years, something like that. But it was hard for me to give up the paper calendar. But now I love my Outlook, and I put every single thing in my Outlook calendar on the phone. Like practically if I need to remember to brush my teeth, which I don't, I put it in the phone. So when I get into the Tesla every morning, my Outlook calendar pops up on my screen to remind me of what I'm needing to do for the day. And I find this to be a super handy feature. There is a setting in the car that you have to make sure is turned on, and there's some I guess details associated with this from the manual that I think are really helpful, and I'm going to read to you. But first, I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration of what it looks like. I'm putting my sunglasses on for this. Sun is really bright out there. Okay, so I'm going to get out of the car and shut the door. Boom. And I have the walk-away lock feature engaged in the car, which is one of my favorite features. Actually, we're not going to do a separate video on that, but I love the fact that there's a setting in the car where you can just walk away from the car and it automatically locks. I don't know why all cars don't do that. Okay, so now we have walked away from Lucky. I'm going to show you when I approach the car and when I turn on the Tesla that the calendar of reminders are going to pop up on the screen. Let's take a look at this. Here we go. Beautiful car. Love that Tesla red. So now you can see that the car turned on as soon as I opened the door and got in with the key fob, and right on the screen there shows the calendar events for today. Call Tesla about the seat coolers. And then at 12 o'clock today, I have my blackjack certification exam with Becky, which is something I've been working for 6 weeks. So cross my fingers that I pass this time. And you can see I also have the address for the CEG dealer school programmed in. So I could actually tap on the calendar entry and then it would start my routing to the CEG dealer school within the navigation system, which is another really handy feature with the Outlook calendar integration with the Tesla. Love that. Okay, so I want to show you where the settings are for this in the calendar. You tap on this arrow that is the third over from the left, and then you tap on calendar. That brings up the calendar. Now you can see that tomorrow we have grammar with Mrs. Flanagan. Shout out to Mrs. Flanagan if you're watching this. I know she's a subscriber of TesLUCKY. That's Carly's homeroom teacher. And Lake Mead Christian Academy has a volleyball game tomorrow. We're going to go see Kayla play volleyball. So that comes up here. Now this is the settings right there. Show calendar upon entry. Never morning and evening, and always. And I would like to say that actually by virtue of creating this video today, I learned something new about this feature in the Tesla, because I used to have it set on morning, and I always kind of wondered why it only did it once a day, why it wouldn't come up in the afternoon or the evenings as well. So just 5 minutes ago, I actually changed the setting to always, which I think is going to be better. I'm excited about that change. So that's what the calendar looks like, and it is awesome. Okay, a few things I want to read from the manual before we wrap up this video, just to make sure that everyone who wants to use this feature in their Tesla has all the details for how to do so. Okay, so I have my printed copy highlighted all over the place here, the manual for the Model X, and a few things I'm going to read to you about the calendar feature. The calendar is conveniently integrated with navigation in the phone app, so you can navigate to or dial into your next meeting. I already showed you that. That was pretty cool. The Tesla app is running. You are logged in and the calendar sync setting is enabled. The mobile app can then periodically and automatically send calendar data from your phone to your Model X or to your Tesla. The phone must be connected via Bluetooth. And then there's another setting, I'm going to need to show you this before we wrap this up, that in controls to allow the mobile access. I'm going to show that next. And then both the phone and the Tesla must have good connectivity. I guess that's an obvious thing. So let's take a look at the controls setting here to allow mobile access. I think that's the last thing that you'll need to know for setup. Here's the calendar again. We're going to close that out and we're going to go to quick controls, safety and security, and then down at the bottom it says allow mobile access. So you have to have that turned on. I actually was going to turn it off just to demonstrate toggling that little thing back and forth, but I'm not going to go through that whole process of uninstalling that. So allow mobile access for data sharing, required setting for the Outlook calendar integration with the Tesla. So that's it as far as everything I wanted to show you about the calendar feature in the car. This concludes video number 2 in our series of 30 videos in the month of November, the I'm Feeling Thankful for all the wonderful features of our Tesla series. Be sure to come back tomorrow for video number 3. Any questions, any thoughts, any stories, anything you want to share relating to the calendar feature that we discussed today or yesterday's video about the I'm Feeling Lucky, I'm Feeling Hungry video, please engage with us in the comments. We would love to hear from you. And we also hope you will consider subscribing to TesLUCKY if you haven't done so already, so that you can click the bell for notifications and not miss any of our next 28 videos for the next 28 days. So many features to show on Tesla. We could honestly probably do this for a calendar year and not run out of features to talk about, but we're going to boil it down to 30. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow on TesLUCKY, the YouTube channel where you can follow the adventures of Lucky the Tesla. Have a great day. Bye.